Once upon a time, there was a boy with a dog
who met a very pretty girl
They fell in love and started a blog
in hopes to make the world a better place. This is our story.
Oh, finally. Just kidding.
Are you ready?
You know, you sound like that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, everybody. We decided to do something fun as a suggestion from one of the viewers, which is really cool. They wanted us to do a Q&A. So I tweeted...
Question and answer.
Just in layman's terms, question and answer. So I tweeted, ask TCTV and make like a question and we'll answer it. We haven't read any of the questions yet. Because we wanted to experience it first time and kind of give you the first answers that came off of our head. And I told everybody that there were no rules. You could ask us anything. Ladies first.
This one?
Whichever one.
If you had the power to bring back Michael Jackson, would you?
Who's April Cruz? April Cruz, if we had the power to bring back Michael Jackson, I probably would, but then I would also say, like, I've seen him in that Thriller video, and that's probably what he would look like. A zombie. He's been dead for months, years. Has it been years?
Yeah.
It's been a year or so. It's crazy. Time flies.
Okay.
Ricky asks, when is the wedding video being posted?
So many people have asked that question.
It's ready right now. It's not ready.
We might put some vocals to it.
We have the video. We have the video for it. If you've heard Jenny sing on the Table for Two song, you'll know that she has a really great voice. Anyways, we have the video for it, and we're just putting the audio to it as well so that it makes sense and makes you all cry. But
so
happy
probably
tears.
next week sometime, or the weekend.
I would say next week. Definitely next week.
JB. I know it may be soon for you guys, but have you guys thought of any baby names? If so, can you share your top baby names?
It's from Jade.
When I was growing up, I always wanted like Kylie or Kyler.
Kyler?
Yeah.
Like Tyler, but with a K?
Yeah. Is that weird? That is kind of weird. I don't know if I still want it now, but I just remember growing up, I'd always want that.
I wanted to change my name to Petrie Sinclair.
Okay, but we're talking about our children.
I know, but
I
would name our children Petrie from The Land Before Time, the bat that couldn't fly until the very end. You would never let that happen.
I do like how they're using boy names for girl names now.
Or girl names for boy names.
No.
Like, should we name our son Jenny?
No,
Jenny,
but like
Jenny
Ryan
Jr.
for a girl. I think that's so cute.
Yeah. Okay. We haven't actually discussed baby names. I think there's a big thing that you have to do first, which is to get pregnant. So I think once we get there,
then we'll go from there.
Or could we be there?
Angel. Wait. Oh, I like JB. Again, you asked, would I ever consider doing beauty health video tutorials?
I'd love to see your hair and makeup skin routine.
Yeah, that's so nice. I have thought about it, and I would want to. I like to be natural, and I want all of you guys to be natural because I don't think that all of you guys need all this makeup. And yes, it's fun sometimes to put on some makeup and feel super sexy, but I think you could be sexy all natural. So maybe I'll do one, but like for all natural. The all natural beauty and health tutorial.
Nice. And if that question was directed towards me,
it wasn't.
I don't know. I plan on doing it. Just kidding. Sarah asks, any wedding advice? We are getting married in July. I was hoping that would say marriage advice because I think it's the funniest thing that Jenny and I are newlyweds and giving marital advice. But wedding advice, you just have to go with whatever's thrown your way. We got really good advice from our friends who said all they did was, like the entire wedding, instead of getting distracted around all the other things that you have to do. There's so many people and everybody's wanting to come up and congratulate you. As long as you stay with your newlywed spouse,
as long as you stay present,
and stay present, you can really like enjoy the wedding because it flies by. It's so funny. People told us that would be the fastest thing ever.
Don't ever have your mind set on one thing.
Jenny's talking about that she wanted an outdoor wedding and we had it all planned and it rained at the wedding.
But you got to be prepared for everything. But I didn't really prepare myself because I'm like, I'm going to put good vibes out there that it's not going to rain.
Yeah, this is a Q&A for us, but let me ask you a Q&A. Or just a Q. You give me the A. Do you think it's good luck if it rains at your wedding? We've been told that it's great luck. Or that it's like a blessing from the gods.
Because everyone has heard that.
Well, no, maybe you guys have heard something different. Anyways. Sorry if I ruin all your names. Monty Luna. She asked one question, but I'm going to address it to all the other questions that are out there because there are a lot. Are you coming to Kansas City soon? There's a double-sided question. It's, are we coming to soon with We the Kings, and is Jenny coming with? A lot of people were saying that, if Jenny's coming on tour. Yes, we will definitely be touring very, very soon, and yes, Jenny will be out as much as I can get her out. She's super busy back at home doing her filming stuff and being a movie star, but whenever she's available, then yes, I will fly her out and you guys can give her a hug. Actually, she'll probably hug you first. I'm talking about her like she's not here.
Whitney says, are you planning on living bi-coastal or do you plan to settle down in Florida or California? Bi-coastal.
Bi-coastal. This was not even an argument, but it was a discussion that we recently just had. We want to have a house in Florida near her family in Orlando and also my family in Bradenton. And then we also want to, there's our kind of careers, I guess you could say, are out here in LA. So we would keep our A place out here and do the bi-coastal living. I've always wanted to do that, live on two coasts.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Let's do it.
Matthew Gideons, do you plan on being in more movies or short films in the future? Should we tell him?
What? Travis loves writing skits.
I love writing skits.
He's really creative. He's a really great writer.
Or like little short films. So I want, because I'm a horrible actor, I want Jenny to act in them. So
he's not a horrible actor.
The answer to your question is yes. And Jenny's actually, she's doing a TV show called I Can Do That, which comes out this summer. You can see her in. She's actually going to film it literally in like an hour and a half. And I would love to be in movies and short films because I love seeing what she does all day, but I think I have a ways to go. I was just in a movie called Summer Forever, but I was acting as a lead singer of a band.
That's hard
to do. It's hard.
Next.
Tom Kelly, also another question that we got a lot. When is the album going to be released for We the Kings? And love you guys so much. We love you too. It will be released within the year, the next couple months, hopefully. It's almost done. It's probably like 6 studio days away from being done. We've put so much like blood, sweat, and tears in this album, and it sounds really awesome. I think you guys are going to really appreciate it. But right now is the time that we have to like do all the logistics side of like the mixing and the mastering and the artwork and all kinds of stuff like that. So once that's done, it'll be released.
It's going to be a 80-minute thing because you talk so much.
All right, I'm just trying to fully answer the question. Did you find the question?
Brittany said, what was your response when you heard that feeling for the first time? I was like, oh my god, that's what I sound like.
If you guys don't know the song That Feeling, you can go look it up. It's on iTunes, Somewhere Somehow is the album that we put out. That Feeling, the song starts off with Jenny's voice. She called me while I was in the studio and I put the phone up to like the microphone and I was just like, hey, just sing something. And she had no idea what was happening. So she sang like it's like, ooh, and we turned it into the hook of the song. And then at the very end, she was like, can you not show anybody? And then started laughing. It was really funny. I'll say the first time that I saw the video that she made for That Feeling, it was kind of like a wedding gift. Jenny made this.
Kind of like a wedding gift?
Was it a wedding gift? Or it was just a life gift. She made this video and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like, I had no idea that you had that in you. Like, it's awesome. And not to say that I didn't think that you could do something awesome. It was just like so unexpected, and I loved every minute of it. It got me choked up, but it was just, it's so cool to have that. Thanks. Would either of you ever consider writing a book? This is from Rita.
Oh, Rita. Travis has written many.
And Jenny's working on hers. She started a book.
Co-write.
A couple months ago.
Oh.
Well, up a couple months before the wedding. About how to be like a beautiful bride, because obviously we're going through the wedding process. How to be a beautiful bride from the inside. You know, like all the makeup in the world can't make someone who's ugly inside beautiful. If that makes sense. And that's not what her book is based about. But it's just about being happy and healthy, and
like the months leading up to your wedding.
Yeah.
How you need to try not to stress about the little things and know that you're beautiful. You don't need a bunch of makeup or hair extensions or fake tans for that day, because you know your husband loves you probably without any makeup.
Yeah, I love Jenny without any makeup. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope you don't take it wrong. What up, Drake? Brandy asked, when is the hardest for you two in your marriage, and when is it your best? Or when is it the hardest and when is it the best?
During our marriage?
During our marriage. Well, in all 4 months that we've been married, we'll just talk about
the hardest when I'm getting my period.
I agree with that.
And it's the easiest when I'm not. Next. If you can die.
I agree with that. So much. She's actually in that moment right now, but she's being nice. What is your favorite thing about traveling the world? This is from Janaskian Hottie. Janaskian Hottie? Yeah. My favorite thing about touring the world, and Jenny's been to a lot of places as well, like dancing. I think it's just seeing the different cultures and seeing how much people respect others, especially outside of the U.S. And not that it's not that way here, but it's just more prevalent. I remember I went to Japan, and there was like no trash on the ground, and people didn't lock up their bikes because they just trusted, and it was such like a big shame if you stole something. It was really, really cool to see.
What?
So
what was the question?
What was the favorite thing about traveling the world?
Oh.
So yeah, the different cultures and just kind of society everywhere else is really, really cool in a lot of ways.
Just opened your eyes to a lot more than just being in the United States, I think.
Brittany Vink asked, what was it like realizing Travis/Jenny was the one? So what was it like?
Sunshine and rainbows sprinkling down on my face.
That's actually not true. I realized it first.
But I had to eventually realize it.
You have? Yes.
Right now I just realized. Just kidding.
It's man, that's a really good question, because it's a hard feeling to explain.
What was it like realizing?
It's like
it's kind of refreshing, and like takes this weight off your shoulders of knowing that like you don't have to constantly put yourself out there anymore to try and find the one or keep searching, or which I don't think that you should be. I think once you start doing things that you love, the one will come to you.
Yeah.
And you guys will both be doing things that you love.
And then you'll love each other.
And then you'll love each other.
I think it's like anything you do for the first time. I don't know why I remembered this, but like I remember when I rode a bike for the very first time on 2 wheels. Like it's something that people don't really talk about, but it's like an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment to meet the one that you're going to spend the rest of your life with and that you've like fallen deeply in love with. So I think that gets forgotten a lot when people are just like, what's it like meeting another person? Like, it's a huge accomplishment. Like, you found somebody that is like your perfect half, and you guys are a whole together. So that feeling of just like doing it and finding it is just like so serene, and it makes you really excited for like essentially like, if I bring it back to the analogy, like for all the bike rides that you're going to be able to take. Like we planned it. C.
Brian R. said, Jenny, will you ever sing Table for Two live? How does it start?
Once she learns the lyrics, then yes, we've actually been asked that a lot to do that live. Maybe we'll do a separate video where we do it. Are you meditating?
Every day I...
That was it. I wait, I look in your eyes. Jenny and I sound so similar.
And I'm so surprised.
And there's no surprise. She flips a lot of things. Yes, we will do a live video,
for you guys.
just on the spot. What has been the best mac and cheese? Awesome name, especially if that's your birth name. What has been the best moment of your life so far? Do you want to get cheesy? The moment I met Jenny.
It's so sweet.
Actually, in all honesty,
mine is when I came out of my mama's vajayjay. Just kidding, I was the C-section, so I came out of her stomach.
Just took a weird turn.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that'd probably be my favorite moment too.
Coming into this world.
Just being alive. Would Tatiana, are you guys looking to adopt a 19-year-old girl from Canada? Because
just talking to him about that,
I'm
actually.
available. Yeah.
Last night.
They're like, let's skip the whole pregnancy thing and just like go straight for the 19-year-old after like their terrible 2s and 3s, after like the crazy times where like you're trying to figure out where your child is, and then in the teenager stage where they're just angsty, then just go right for a 19-year-old Canadian, because all Canadians are really nice, you know.
Rita
so yeah, we're in the market.
What are your guys' favorite songs at the moment? I just downloaded Sam Hunt's new album, and I love it. My second
Is that the Take Your Time
favorite song is Anyone that Travis writes.
I'm proud to be second favorite.
Well, clearly I couldn't say. That's just stupid to
right.
say,
Super cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all of his new stuff is so good.
Brittany asked, will there be children in the near future? Yes. It's funny because it's kind of like up to me. I'm not going to go into those details. Yes, there will be children in the near future.
It's not up to him. He needs to forewarn me for sure. Anyways, Johnny Daniela says, if y'all could travel anywhere in the world together, where would it be and why? Ready? Let's say our one place on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Australia! Where have you been to Tulum?
Oh, that we've never been?
If y'all could travel anywhere in the world together, where would it be and why?
Oh, it's funny, I was going to say Australia, but I said Tulum because I thought you were going to say Tulum. I thought it'd be cool if we said the same thing.
I know, so did I, and I thought you would say Australia.
Because Australia is awesome and so is Tulum. That's just easy. If pizza were eradicated, what would happen to Charles? I don't even see him eat that much pizza, to be honest.
Neither do I, but I love pizza. Pizza's like one of my
He's a pizza fraud.
foods.
There's a lot of the same question.
Johnny said, Joni said, what's one major thing you have learned about each other?
Since being married, or like just all in all?
Probably just all in all.
Jenny doesn't like cilantro. It's the only thing I've learned. Just kidding. I've learned that that Jenny tries to take the positive out of everything and to see the world in through a different set of eyes. Just to always be caring and stuff. I thought I was caring before I met Jenny. Not close.
I've learned, thank you.
Give me a compliment.
I've learned how dedicated Travis is to music. Holy bananas. I knew he was when I first met him, but
I'm obsessed.
he lives, breathes, sleeps music. He'll stay up all night writing a song.
Ashley L, we can end on this one because this is, oh shoot, I thought it was a different question. But
you want to make it up then?
She said, what were your first impressions of each other? And I was like, I thought they said, could you do an impression of the other? My first impression of Jenny, it wasn't even an impression that I kept inside. I said it out loud. I was like, you're the most stunningly beautiful person I've ever met in my life. And then I realized that it was kind of like word vomit. So that was my first impression, is that she was the most stunningly beautiful person I'd ever met in my entire life. And that rings true today.
First impression, I was like, wow, he's eccentric.
And our relationship was built.
No, but I could tell that you were really genuine, actually, my first impression.
Thanks. When she met me, you guys gotta go watch the whole like
tattoos,
first date video.
Yeah,
I was with
red hair,
my roommates who were like hitting on her.
On.
It was this whole thing. So I thought, Ashley, that you asked, can you do an impression of Jenny and can she do an impression of me? And to which I would say, yeah, we'll end the video with that. You want to do an impression of me?
Sure.
Go ahead. That's me eating my food. I was gonna say she thinks I eat my food really, really fast. So
and if we're sharing anything, I have to eat my food really fast, or else Travis will eat all of it.
All right, so go ahead and do your impression of me, and I'll do my impression of you. This is my impression of Jenny.
Do you have to judge me with those eyes? What? I'm hungry. I'm a man.
This is actually what happens. This is the argument that happens every morning. She'll literally sit at me and just like, like she's just judging me, thinking about how disgusting it is that I'm eating. And I'm just like, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. It's like when I pick my nose. That's another one. We love you guys. We hope you guys enjoyed this and that it wasn't too long. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the questions. Minutes. There were so many that we didn't get to, but you guys are rad. And go out today, smile, and do something nice for somebody. See ya.
Conquer the world.
Ladies, we're still filming. Please, action, action. Oh my God, I'm gonna trip. The confetti is very slippery. These are the real rock stars right there.
Are you really recording?
No, it's...
You actually are recording. This is so cool.
It's the red button. There's no red button back here. People don't get weirded out, like you guys right now.
I'm not weirded out.
The most beautiful girl of all time is here at the show. And she is going to possibly film them, but not of the actual thing, so we're not going to shoot that. But I'm giving her control. Jenny Vision now. What happens when you spray confetti everywhere? This.